Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. The Cubs will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Jonathan Serrano will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Stepping up now, Javier Gonzalez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. These Rockies guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
3-0 now. Freddie Santiago is on deck. The 3-0 pitch.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding forward now, Freddie Santiago. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch, and a ball 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Sims comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
So striding in, J.C. Embry. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Man, Dero, this guy's been white hot over the last week, driving in plenty of runs, so he's doing everything he can right now, but he can't control what the guys ahead of him are doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, they've been swinging the bats, and they've been getting on base in front of him, Dan. He has to continue at this pace if he wants to win this RBI title.
No balls and a strike to count. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Barehanded at his knees. Hey now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tyler Colvin.
Settling in now, Tyler Colvin, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and one. Here it is.
Nope. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Two out here and a runner at second. Smoke toward third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Justin Steele, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Now in the box, Dustin Rivera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Dustin Rivera.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Embry is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Manuel.
Coming to the plate now,
Ojeda.
Manuel Ojeda. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Ben Zobrist. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On, he pops it up. Rivera ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Oliver Alvarez.
Striding in, Oliver Alvarez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Two balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dennis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Eric Sims. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Sims is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the center fielder. Way gone. Out to the tree farm. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
So now to the plate, Benji Dennis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Kenny Henderson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Stepping into the box, Harmon Barton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A look, now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Steele has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the stretch, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Standing in now, Reardon. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Serrano. And he fouls this one off. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Rockies lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in now, the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. At the plate, Justin Steele. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Javier Gonzalez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Fouled off. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Santiago.
At the plate, Freddie Santiago hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Reardon has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down 3-0.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Justin Rivera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 hit softly down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Tanner Dickinson.
Stepping in, Tanner Dickinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Fowler is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
Digging in, Manuel Ojeda. First offering on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Ojeda playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Eric Sims is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch in there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. And that misses. 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that is off the wall as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
So now to the plate, Benji Dennis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Colorado. Now batting, J.C. Embry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Soft liner toward first. And that is through into right field for a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate now, Tyler Coleman. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another try at 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming, here it is. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping up to the plate, Oliver Alvarez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, Dexter Fowler. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Dennis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cubs 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Kenny Henderson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 home. Is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready to take his hacks again, Harmon Barton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Four runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Fowler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Hank Reardon.
Digging in, Hank Reardon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Jonathan Serrano. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Dustin.
Now to the plate, Dustin Rivera. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 2 left for Colorado as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The second baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ojeda is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin Steele.
Into the box now, Justin Steele. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's out. That's ball. 2-2 count.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Javier Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. Throw into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 4-1. In now, Tanner Dickinson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Tanner Dickinson.
And the pitch.
That's the ball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he misses again, 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jason Hall takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 30, Jason Hall.
Manuel Ojeda will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. One out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eric Sims.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Sims. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And that misses, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That evens it up, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Hall has pitched just under 60 innings, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2.
Got a full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 1, Benji Dennis.
Digging in once again, Benji Dennis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado, but they lead it 4-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago.
Freddie Santiago.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number 7, JP Embry.
Striding in once again, J.C. Embry. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0. Here's a fastball that misses.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Tyler Coleman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. A 1-0 delivery.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Into the box now, Oliver Alvarez. No balls and a strike to count. Two men are on with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right. Ojeda is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in now, Kenny Henderson.
Leading up for the Rockies, the first baseman, Kenny Henderson.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside. Hey! That's out, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Harmon Barton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Hank Reardon.
Now at the plate, Hank Reardon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1-2-3 go the Rockies as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Adam Greenberg will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Adam Greenberg.
Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Greenberg is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, this is the type of player that absolutely frustrates the pitching staff and frustrates the defense, because you know the ball's getting put in play at all times.
Now a flare out toward right center, and no one can corral that one. Base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Morgan will come on to pitch now, as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Sam Kurowski will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 36, Sam Kurowski.
The next Cub up, Javier Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Runners are at first and third with none out. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
the center
Boy,
fielder,
so
number
frustrating
27.
as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
At the plate, Freddie Santiago drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number one.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Digging in, J.C. Embry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
2-0 now. Runners are at second and third with one down. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball three.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit. One run is in. Throw comes to second. On to second, but he's in safely. Has two score on the play, and we are all tied up.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions, and from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
At the plate now, Tyler Coleman fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw not in time, as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
The set and the 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Left side, but well fouled. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. The 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Some Igawa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38, Some Igawa.
Into the box now, Sam Kurowski. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the pitch. Igawa, 30 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Igawa has pitched just under 120 innings with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado, not shortstop, Dustin Rivera.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Rivera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Standing in, Tanner Dickinson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
2 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
Into the box, Manuel Ojeda. He swings and grounds it to short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. Score remains tied at 4. Edwin Owen is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Edwin Owen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Oliver Alvarez.
The catcher, Oliver Alvarez.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. Tie ball game. 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Standing in, Dexter Fowler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Next to the Cubs, the pitcher,
Jesse Padilla will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Jesse Padilla.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
In now, Javier Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And the count will be full. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still all square at 4 apiece. Tadahito Hong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 5, Tadahito Hong.
Now at the plate, Eric Sims. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Eric Sims.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So now to the plate, Benji Dennis, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Now a curveball misses inside. And it's fouled away. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Kenny Henderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Fastball well outside.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, catcher, Harman Barton.
Striding in for the Rockies, Harman Barton. From the stretch. In there, 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He's set, now the pitch.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Three-two pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Giancarlo Stanton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
Big curveball for a strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Sam Kurowski is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
Nope, inside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
He's set. The 2-2. Two out, bases loaded. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's the 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he fouls this one off.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Coleman is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rockies leave them loaded. This game's all tied at 4. Joe Gutierrez takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Augustin Leon will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Freddie Santiago. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, outside.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gutierrez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Ready now, J.C. Embry, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman, number 21, Tyler Colvin.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Colvin. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
1-2 on its way. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 4. Striding into the box, Dustin Rivera.
For the Rockies, the shortstop, Dustin Rivera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Ronnie Wickert is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Tanner Dickinson will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
Ready for another shot now, Manuel Ojeda. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Forkball, that's where you want it, but it's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and they're at 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Joe Gutierrez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2, and it's fouled away. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he popped him up.
Nope, that's foul.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. Still all square at 4 apiece. We are into extra innings, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Ben Zobrist. The pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Oliver Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. None out, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dennis is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ronnie Wicker.
Pete Armstrong will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 52, Pete Armstrong.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-0. 1-1 the count. One and one. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate now, Javier Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The center fielder, number 27.
Joe Bartlett answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Number 13, Joe Bartlett.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 2 out, bases loaded. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Cubs lead this one 6-4. Thomas Nicholas takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. At the plate, Benji Dennis. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point. That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
That one's in there. 3-1. Nicholas has pitched just under 60 innings and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Kenny Henderson.
So digging in now, Kenny Henderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting
at the plate, Harmon Barton. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Last strike now for Colorado. Struck him out. The Cubs go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-4 the outcome today. The Chicago Cubs win for a division best 113th time. Ronnie Wickert wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Thomas Nicholas hammers down the save, his 45th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.